Okay, this is a quick video, no editing. I'll edit one thing when I walk over there and I walk back to switch cameras, but check this out. This is too cool not to show. I just discovered this, and I don't know, just say what you will about Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code. I just think it's cool when I discover stuff that I didn't know that it had, and it gets like even cooler. Okay, so check this out. I'm in Visual Studio on Windows, and you can do this too. Just go into the Visual Studio installer, scroll all the way down to the bottom and pick Linux and Embedded Development. And you want to check Remote File Explorer for Linux. Okay, it's like 30 megs. Okay, then in Visual Studio, you go to the View menu and you pick Remote File Explorer. Okay, now you see these blinking lights over here? See this right here? That's a PDP-11. It's actually a PyDP-11. There's a Raspberry Pi in there, but that's an ancient microcomputer, and I built it from a kit from a website called Obsolescence. It's really fantastic. I'll bring up the website here. It's a PyDP-11. And I built it because I thought it would be really cool to learn more about these things. And I talked about it on my TikTok, right? So this is a modern replica of the PDP-11. And you can run all these different operating systems. It's fantastic. I freaking love this thing, right? It's just gorgeous. Okay, so it's sitting over there, but it's running a Raspberry Pi. But because it's Unix, I might want to, remote into it and do stuff. So I go File, Remote File Explorer. Check this out. There's a freaking Unix file explorer built into Visual Studio. I can go in here and I can see all the PDP-11 stuff. Okay, I can see how the emulator works. We can go and right-click on one of them and just open it. So I'm in Visual Studio on Windows, and then here's now the shell script to start it up. Now I could right-click on that shell script and like say ask Copilot and just say, what's going on here? Oops, hit enter. So now I'm asking it about the PDP-11 thing that's running over there. This script is designed to set up a specific environment for the PDP-11. And it walks through like all the stuff it does, like line by line, explaining what's happening. I just think that's so freaking cool. And then if I make a change to this file, by the way, I can also Copilot directly in it, like export a different display, I don't know. And then Copilot will go and, look at that. If you want to run the blinking light server on a different machine, see how it's auto-completing? So it has enough context to know what I'm trying to do, which is insane. And then I can hit save, and now it's being saved back to that Linux machine. Okay, cool, right? Now, this is the best part. Check this out. See how in the corner here you can see the host target, right, is on my internal network, right? If you go down to here and you pick your, what is usually thought of as developer PowerShell, pull this down, connections on your machine, everything from Windows Terminal, right? These are all WSL, WSL, WSL. That right there, that's the remote connection from before, which means I can go like this. So now we just SSH'd into the PDP-11 directly from Visual Studio, not having to do anything. Now, I'm going to walk over there, and then I might insert some close-up magic here, because I'm going to go and I'm going to run, I don't know, we'll run Unix 7, okay? So I'm recording, I'm going to walk over. So I'm recording, I'm going to walk over here. Okay. All right. So, we literally set the bits in in octal, and then we hit the address. Now we're going to boot into another operating system. Okay. I flipped my bits. I did 701 instead of 107. Okay, so I'm in VS still. And then we'll go HP, 0 Unix. And I got to type boot. Oops, bad device. Ah, crap. HP. I should have did it in the wrong order. No. Okay. So now I should have done boot and then HP Unix. So now we're sitting here inside of the PDP-11. So I can do all that work directly from Visual Studio, which is super cool. And then I didn't even realize that not only can I go into Developer PowerShell from this terminal inside of VS, but I can run like YEdit directly. It's so dumb. I love it. The fact that they care this much is what makes me happy. I can be in Ubuntu, run HTOP. So I'm doing like active Linux development for my Windows machine, which I like doing. I've got my shell script. I've got Copilot. I've got Top. I've got an SSH connection to the PDP-11. I've got the Remote File Explorer, and it's built in. You already have this. This already exists. So anyway, I just was delighted, absolutely freaking delighted by that today. It's super fun. So yeah, I'm off messing around in 1970s Unix right now, friends, because it's fun. So I think you should enjoy. Bye.